On three, 1, 2, 3.
Win!
The alley-oop! Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lacey, Washington. Welcome back if you tuned into us for an exciting game one. It seems like all these games are coming down to the last 2 innings. That's how it's been. And we are just about ready to get underway with the first pitch, a swing and a miss from Mason Levitt. We are underway. Starting time just 8 minutes beyond the scheduled start time of 3 o'clock. It's 3:08. And the game time temperature is, as that one misses, 46 degrees. It feels a little bit warmer if you're in the sun. Probably all balances out, I guess, because there's a little bit of a cold breeze pushing through. This one swung on, hit, and it's through for a base knock beyond the first baseman, Mark Stewart. That is Mason Levitt getting aboard with the single into right. Starting lineup for Northwest Nazarene here in Game 2. It's Levitt leading off, Karpstein batting second, Jamison third, Morin fourth, Saunders fifth, Walker sixth. The bottom three is Paganelli, Clubb, and Ayers. We're seeing the bottom four, maybe Saunders, if you count him, a change from the regular. But the top 5 in the lineup, Saunders is kind of a flip because we've seen him lower in the lineup, but he just moves up, and he will stay at third. Paukoa replaced in the lineup as this one's hit well out to center field. Caught. And now the throw in from Arecki. It's not going to have enough gas behind it, so able to scamper back in safely is Levitt. Fly out to center is good for out number 1 here in the top of the first. Shane Jamison now steps in. Jamison will play second base once again here in game number 2 of the doubleheader. Starting pitcher for St. Martin's University, it's the freshman Nicky Scott, 7.77 ERA, 2 wins and 3 losses, tied for the team lead in wins. This is his 7th start, 7th appearance. He has 11 strikeouts to 12 walks. Runner's going. The throw in there. Got him at second base. What an adjustment from Brady Bean. It was a great throw from Damon Ingram. Easily beat the runner Levitt. The problem was Bean was just a little bit behind getting there to second, but he scoops that one right before it hits the dirt and then makes an acrobatic tag of Levitt for out number 2. Caught stealing Levitt. That is his 7th unsuccessful stolen base of the year. That pitch is in the zone, called strike. And Scott's ahead 0-2 versus Jamison. That one just misses as the count goes to 1-2. One-two, swung on. Put it into left center field. Churning for 2. No, he's going to hold up at first base is Shane Jamison. That adjustment by Brady Bean now very important, as it erases a possible runner on second if that steal was successful from Levitt. Possibly a base, I'm sure Levitt would have scored from second on that base knock. Instead, now it's just Jamison on first. This one hit up the middle, and it gets by the dive of the shortstop McNally. So now 2 aboard with 2 outs. That pitch hits the zone on Kyler Saunders, who is in now for the Nighthawks. 0-1 with 2 outs and 2 on. That one will miss. Counts 1-1. Defensive alignment for St. Martin's University. Ingram behind the plate. McLaughlin at third. McNally at short. Bean at second. Stewart's the first baseman. The outfield from left to right is Williams, Arecki, and Little. 1-1 pitch coming in from Scott with 2 outs. Misses low. Count goes to 2-1. This one hit to short, and it's fielded by McNally before it hits the dirt for out number 3. So 3 base hits, but a caught stealing. Great defensive play by Brady Bean. And 2 stranded on the bases for the Nighthawks. We'll be right back. For the bottom of the first, the Saints due up. Back here we are in the bottom of the first inning. St. Martin's, the starting lineup is led off by Bean. Yamaguchi, the hero in game 1, bats second. Stewart batting third. The middle 3 is Ingram, Little, and Williams. The bottom 3 is McNally, McLaughlin, and Arecki. Arecki had a phenomenal output in game 1. Nathan Galusha, the starting pitcher for the Northwest Nazarene Nighthawks. Galusha, 3.92 ERA, 1-0 record. This is his 4th start, his 8th appearance. He has 20 2/3 innings pitched, 16 strikeouts to 7 walks. Galusha, originally from Fallon, Nevada, redshirt sophomore, stands 5'11", 160 pounds. The right-hander, and he's got no sleeves on there. Bare arms standing on the mound. The catcher is Quentin Ayers. He's getting his earpiece set up there so he can get the calls from his dugout. Brady Bean will lead us off. Bean intentionally walked twice last game. That one will miss low and away. clearly the batting average, the on-base percentage, pretty much all we've seen from Bean thus far is something to scare opposing coaching staffs and pitchers, and that's why. Base hit up the middle. Bean is aboard with a leadoff single. Yamaguchi steps in. He had the bases loaded and 1 out the last time he stepped up. That was in the bottom of the 9th, where he refused to let us go to extra innings for the second time this weekend. Looped one up and over the head of the second baseman Jameson into right field. Dylan McLaughlin scored to win the game for St. Martin's University. First pitch misses off the plate. Count goes to 1-0. Four hits so far. This one's going to get through. It's going to be a 5th hit. Bean's going to head to third base. The throw will be going late, and Yamaguchi's going to advance to second. Bean will scamper home. It's an E8 that scores the run from first. 1-0. Yamaguchi unfortunately will not get an RBI for that knock, but he does have a run scored, and Bean coming into the dugout is gassed from that one. Ran from first to third, slid into third safely, and then got up and scampered home. 1-0. St. Martin's takes the lead in the bottom of the first. Yamaguchi is on second base. This one hit, and it's through. Yamaguchi's getting a stop sign. So 3 consecutive hits to start this off against Nathan Galusha.
Now batting, number 2, David Ingram.
Yeah, runners on the corners, no outs here. Up steps Damon Ingram. Damon Ingram came in as a pinch hitter, grounded out to second base. Yamaguchi on third, Stewart on first. First pitch hits the outside corner. A called strike. Count goes to 1-0. Or 0-1, excuse me. Galusha, only 8 pitches thrown, I think. That's what I have him down for. 3 of those have come as base knocks. This one popped up into the air. And it's a foul ball to make it 0-2. This one swung on to second, fielded for 1. The throw for 2 will not come in. So it's an RBI fielder's choice is what it will go down as. Yamaguchi scores, make it 2-0. SMU in front.
Now batting, number 11, Reed Little.
This one gets by. Wild pitch will advance the run, or Stewart. It'll advance Ingram, excuse me, up to second base. Now Ingram in scoring position. A 1-0 with 1 out and a runner on second. Misses low, now 2-0. St. Martin's feeling some good momentum after the walk-off win in game one. They're coming out here ripping. Great defense in the top of the first inning. Good caught stealing by Damon Ingram, and Stitz on second. This one swung on high, foul ball down the left field line. Count goes to 2-1. With one out and a runner on second. Misses on the inside, goes to a hitter's count at 3-1 for Reed Little. Defensive alignment for the Northwest Nazarene Nighthawks. Ayers behind the plate, Saunders over at third, Levitt at short, Jamison at second, Walker at first. The outfield from left to right is Club, Paganelli, and Moran. Marin got credited with the error on that run that had advanced Bean all the way home. As of right now, that will be an earned run. I believe the second one is earned as of now too. This one swung on, foul ball for Little to stay alive. Yeah, as of right now, the second one is unearned. That one misses, ball four. Reed Little earns a walk, and up comes Griffin Williams with 2 on and 1 out.
Now up to the plate, number 8, Griffin Williams.
Galusha 17 pitches, just 1 out to show for it. Here's his pitch count already driving up, and we see a lefty warming up in the pen for Northwest Nazarene. Definitely a cause for concern with the Saints coming out and get 3 quick hits off the starter, Galusha. Opposing batters this season hitting .300 against the right-hander. That one misses on the inside. Count goes to 1-0. This one hit, and it's foul. This one hit, it's a slow roller. Back to the pitcher, he looks at second, but he ends up fire into first base for, oh no, it's called a foul. Foul ball. The count will be 1-2. Griffin Williams, 1-2 with 1 out. One, two, 1 out, runner on first, runner on second for SMU. Williams prepares to receive from Galusha. That one misses, good block. The runner will advance, and it's going to be an error to send the ball into left field. Scoring is Ingram, and it's 3-0. Saints in front. Wild pitch gets Ingram to third. E2 gets Ingram home. Little gets to second on the E2. 2-2 is the count now, with 1 out still and a runner on second. Swung on by Williams, puts it up in the air. The shortstop Levitt moving over. He makes the grab for out number 2.
Number 5.
Up comes Brady McNally now. McNally batting 7th in the lineup. He's got a chance with 2 outs and Little on second. First pitch misses. Count goes to 1-0. Two outs, runner on second is Little. This one hit foul. Count goes to 1-1. One and one, 2 outs, runner on second. This one hit well to left field, tracking over, and it will be caught by the dive of the left fielder club. Great defense by the Nighthawks there to finish the inning, but it was 2 errors that helped get 3 runs across for SMU. 3 hits as well. It's a St. Martin's lead as we head to the second inning. Back here, we are in the top of the second inning. It's 3-0. SMU Saints in front over Northwest Nazarene. First pitch misses outside. It's a ball to make it 1-0. Squaring a bunt and then backing out of it. That's the umpire that ended up taking the hit on that one. Count goes to 2-0. This is Nolan Walker up at the plate right now. Walker, the first baseman for NNU. It's also Paganelli and Club due up for the Nighthawks. That one will miss. It's 3-0. Pitch coming in. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk to start off the top of the second. Walker, like his name, will do just that. Paganelli now stepping in. Quick conversation between the catcher Ingram and his pitcher Scott after the 4-pitch walk to start off the inning.
Number 47, Adam Paganelli.
Now squaring a bunt, backing off, and it's in the zone on Paganelli, called strike. Count goes to 0-1. one misses. Counts now 1-1. How it works out the math in the bottom of the first, 2 out of those 3 runs go down as earned against the starting pitcher, Galusha. Count goes to 2-1 after 2 straight balls from Nicky Scott here. 2-1 pitch coming in. Swung on. It's foul. Two. Misses up and in. Count goes to 3-2 now. Scott in danger of walking to a board with no outs. 3-2 with no outs here into Paganelli, starting center fielder. Ball 4. Brexton Clubb now stepping in. Clubb getting his first start. We've seen him play a fair amount out of Peoria, Arizona. Ingram, the catcher behind the plate, getting the sign in. This next pitch will be number 25 for Nicky Scott, and it misses. As the count goes to 1-0. Scott, the right-handed freshman out of Vancouver, Washington. Fires the 1-0, swung on, hit well, but it's foul down the left field line. A 1-1 pitch now will come into Clubb. Clubb on the season, like I said, we've seen a pinch hit a little bit. Pinch run at least, as that one misses, and the count goes to 2-1. Haven't seen him hit all that much, just 30 at-bats for him, 167 batting average for the right-hander. Two and 1 is the count. That one misses, it's 3-1. The runners are going, and dead to rights is Walker. Great play by Damon Ingram to put that one on the money. First of all, snagging the pitch in the dirt. Call it 2-5. Caught stealing, as Paganelli will not get a stolen base going into second there. He just advances to second on the throw. The count is 3-1, however, with a runner on second for Brexton Clubb. Ball 4. Quentin Ayers now in, the catcher here in Game 2 for Northwest Nazarene. We saw him catch Game 2 yesterday as well, where the Saints took a hold of that one and got the win. Throw back to second is unsuccessful, as an awkward tag attempted by Brady Bean, the second baseman, as Nicky Scott tried to fire it to him in there. First pitch comes in and misses the zone. Count goes to 1-0. One out, top of the second here. 3-0 SMU in front. This one swung on, it's a foul ball. Count goes to 1-1 on Nicky Scott versus Quentin Ayers. Ayers mentioned doing the catching duties. He's out of Spokane, Washington. Junior, stands 5'11", bats from the right side. 1-1. 3 hits apiece for either side. As that one misses and the count goes to 2-1. Saints do have a variety of options in the bullpen for this contest. Not that they're looking there right now. But with Cole Hatton going the entire 9 in game 1, firing 140 pitches, there is options. This one's torched out to right field. A dive attempted as the green light will come home, and it's safe at home. Call it an RBI single for Quentin Ayers. It is 3-1. Mason Levitt now steps in. 1 for 1 on the day is Levitt. Reed Little tried to make that one as he was sliding in there, kind of. That was really his only chance. Couldn't handle it cleanly on the glove. This one hit on the ground over to third. McLaughlin will field that one and touch the bag, but it's a foul ball, says our home plate umpire. This one hit on the ground. McNally not able to grab that one. I think that'll go down as an E6 on McNally. He had to charge that one.
Number 41, Caleb Carson.
I think it'll go down as a hit, as McNally was actually charging that one, and with the runner in front of him, it was a difficult one to deal with. This one is over and down for a knock. 1 will come, 2 will come, a green light to send a third home, and it will be a 3 RBI double from the batter at the plate, which was Karpstein. What a play to flip this game right around. It's 4-3. The Nighthawks are in front. Tyler Raskin's going to have a quick conversation with Nikki Scott. We're going to take a quick break on the Saints Digital Network. The Nighthawks have taken a 4-3 lead. Back here, it's Shane Jamison to step up to the plate now. 1 for 1 on the day is Jamison. It's 4-3. The Saints are trailing this contest now. 3 runs in the bottom of the first, but the Northwest Nazarene Nighthawks have quieted the SMU dugout, answering with 4 in this frame thanks to a 3 RBI double that you just saw from Karpstein. 0-1. Pitch coming in. Make it 0-2. O2 misses in the dirt. And it's a ball to make it 1-2. This next pitch will be number 40 for Nicky Scott. The one out in this inning came on a caught stealing, which would have been credited as a wild pitch if Damon Ingram wouldn't have nabbed the runner at third. So Nicky Scott still looking to get his first out of the inning. In terms of one that he's responsible, gets it there on a called strike 3. 2 are gone in the top of the second. Good talk with Tyler Raskin, the pitching coach for St. Martin's, that came out there and had a conversation with Scott. Now Colby Marin will step in. Morin 1 for 1 today. Single into center field for him. .345 here on the Pacific Coast. First pitch in the zone, a called strike. Count goes to 0-1. 46 degrees. Sun is out as we speak. We see some blue even through the clouds. And an 0-1 now with a runner on second. Scott fires. Swing and a miss. Count goes to 0-2. 0-2, 2 outs, top of the second. Nicky Scott, a couple early walks here have led to some struggles. This one's hit over to second, fielded by Bean, and that will end the inning. 4 across from the Northwest Nazarene Nighthawks. They have the lead by 1 run as we head to the bottom of the second. First pitch is outside the zone, a ball, and we are underway in the bottom of the second. 2 up this half inning for St. Martin's University. It's 8-9-1. McLaughlin, Arecki, and Bean. There's a called strike. Count goes to 1-1. Galusha on the mark for 3 runs, 2 earned, as this is a slow roller to short. And it gets through for a base hit by Dylan McLaughlin. Shortstop Levitt had a charger. Would have been a tough play there at first. So call it a single for McLaughlin.
Now batting, number 44, Alohi Arecki.
Alohi Arecki at the plate now with a runner on first in a fairly speedy McLaughlin. First pitch in the zone, called strike. Saw 25 pitches thrown by Galusha in inning number 1. This one swung on. It's a foul ball. Count goes to 0-2. That's the 30th pitch thrown by Galusha. Check swing. He held off. Appeal is to the umpire that's sitting on second. No chance he's going to have a good view at that one. Tell you, we had the best view at it here, and it did look like he held up. Swing and a miss. Did not hold up there. He is expired on strikes. Is Urecki. One gone in the bottom of the second. Flip over the lineup card for the first time for SMU. Brady Bean steps up. He's got a single where he later scored.
Brady Bean.
Called strike to start off the at-bat for Bean. Nothing crazy going on warm-up wise in the NNU bullpen. It's calmed down after that rough first inning. This hit is up the middle, and it's a base hit. Dylan McLaughlin, a little bit of a hesitation there as he was rounding second. I think originally Joey Swanson was giving him the green light to try and take it to third base.
37, Michael Yamaguchi.
But he holds it second, and 2 are aboard with 1 out. Bean, 2 for 2 now. Michael Yamaguchi stepping in. Yamaguchi, after that walk-off last game, he said that might have been the best moment of his career. Not a bad time to have as he swings and misses at the first pitch from Galusha. He has a base hit today. As the catcher Ayers is going to walk the ball to him there. Counts 0-1 with 1 out. Bean on first, McLaughlin on second. Good speed. McLaughlin was the man that scored the winning run in the walk-off by Yamaguchi last game. 0-1 coming in. Swing and a miss again from Yamaguchi. He's behind 0-2. This one swung on, back to the pitcher, fielded by Galusha. He throws, and it is, ooh. Thought he might have been off the bag there, but put it down as a fielder's choice. Not an easy throw for Levitt, the shortstop, to handle, but it does advance the runner McLaughlin to third. He's on third, and Yamaguchi's on first with 2 outs here, bottom of the second. Mark Stewart is 1 for 1 on the day. He has himself a single into left field. First pitch swinging. It's a high ball down the left field line. Looks like Club has a track on it, and he does. Right before the foul line, he catches it for out number 3. Runners get to the corners, but they're left stranded as we head to the third. Back here, we're in the top of the third inning. Due up for NNU is Saunders, Walker, and Paganelli. First pitch from Scott misses low, and the count goes to 1-0. This one's fouled off as the count goes to 1-1. Saunders on the day is 0 for 1 with the line out to short. 1-1. In the zone, 1-2. 4-3 is our score line here. We're in the top of the third. This is a 7-inning game. Second half of a doubleheader between the Nighthawks and the Saints. They split yesterday. Foul ball. One, two, no outs. Scott sets with his glove at his face. He'll kick and fire. Off the plate, count goes to 2-2. Thought about going, but held off did Saunders. Count is now full. Next pitch will be number 50 for Nicky Scott. Three-two. Up and in. It'll be a walk to open up the third inning. Now Nolan Walker steps in. Walker started off the last inning, receiving a 4-pitch walk. He later scored, as did 4 other Nighthawks. Actually, he was thrown out at third, caught stealing. It was Paganelli, Clubb, Ayers, and Levitt that make up the 4 runs. So it's Saunders on first base. We prepare to see pitch number 1 of this at-bat for Nicky Scott. Swings on it, it's a foul ball. Count goes 0-1. No outs. Scott fires it in, hits the bottom of the strike zone, and he goes up 0-2. That one's too low. Count goes to 1-2. Pickoff attempt over to first, just has Saunders diving back in. He's back there safely. So we'll do 1-2 once more. Foul ball. We'll do 1-2 once more. Next pitch will be number 55 for Nicky Scott against Nolan Walker here. 1-2 with no outs and a runner on first. Misses off the plate. It's a tough call not to get when the balls and strikes aren't falling your way, and that's how it's felt for Nicky Walker. He's missed a fair amount by a wide margin. That one just misses a punch-out pitch. As this one is hit into left field. Williams, the left fielder, over. He makes the play, and we got one gone top of the third. Paganelli now steps in. Paganelli, the first run scored for Northwest Nazarene. He's 0 for 0 with the walk, where he came all the way around. Swings and misses at that one. Down to an E to come up empty. 0-1. Runner over at first in Saunders. 1 for 2 on stolen bases this season. This one misses. He won't need to steal second. He'll get there on a wild pitch. One now for Paganelli coming up with a runner in scoring position in Saunders. Paganelli playing in his home territory here, Western Washington. This one smacked and nearly took off the legs of his first base coach, but looped around him. Foul ball will make it 1-2. .510 junior, attended Tahoma High School, just up the road. 1-2 with 1 out. Swung on, foul ball. That was the 60th pitch thrown by Nicky Scott. Runner on second here with a 1-2 pitch. Misses. Count goes to 2-2. Two pitch, 1 out. Top of the third. Swung on and missed in the dirt. Good job by the catcher, Ingram, to look the man on second, Saunders, back before he fired over to Stewart for out number 2.
Now batting, number 8, Braxton Club.
Braxton Club comes in now. He's reached on a walk. Swing and a miss from Club. Count goes to 0-1. For Nicky Scott, he had 3 hits against him in the first inning on a total of 14 pitches, but he threw 29 last frame and 20 so far this one. That was 21, the miss low in the dirt. 1-1 now. 1-1, 2 outs, top of the third. This one's hit up into the air. And it's over the backstop for strike number 2. Foul ball has us at a 1-2 count. 1-2 count, 2 outs, top of the third. Saunders on second, Club at the plate. 4-3 lead for Northwest Nazarene, as we inch close to getting halfway through this contest. Misses just low. Count goes to 2-2. Mentioned Club on the season. Not a bunch of chances at the plate. More known for pinch running and getting out of the field as well. The outfielder playing left field today in this contest. This one swung on, up into the air. Maybe a chance for McLaughlin or Ingram. Neither of them make the firm call on it, and it drops between them for a foul ball. That foul ball was a good location for Club to stay alive, as it needed a big run by both the third baseman for SMU as well as catcher, Ingram, who would have had to really make a long run with all the gear on to grab it. 2-2 with 2 outs and a runner on second. Foul ball. This one hit, and it's foul. Still fighting is club against Scott. Next pitch will be number 70 for Scott, who's been made to work through 2 2/3 innings here. 2-2 pitch, 2 outs. Top of the third with a runner on second. Swung on and missed. Foul tip into the glove is good for out number 3 in the top of the third. Runner stranded on second. It's still 4-3 as we head to the bottom of the inning. First pitch misses the zone to Damon Ingram, who leads off the bottom of the third here, due up for the Saints. It's Ingram, Little, and Williams. That one hits the zone. Count goes to 1-1. Ingram on the day, 0 for 1, grounded into a fielder's choice. His first time up, did get an RBI on that play. Right now, NNU 4 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for them, 3-5-0 for the Saints. This one lifted up into the air, charging over is Walker. No chance to make that play as it goes down as a foul ball, and the count goes to 1-2. Reminder of the defense for Northwest Nazarene. If you're tuning in late, it's Ayers behind the plate, Saunders over at third. First time we've seen anybody other than Paukoa start at third as that ball makes it 2-2. Levitt, Jamison make up the middle infield per usual. Walker starting over at first base. And the outfield is Clubb in left, Paganelli in center, and Morin in right. Staying alive is Ingram, fouls it off. A 2-2 pitch will come in. Another 2-2 pitch will need to come in. Galasha, after a shaky first inning, he recovered well in the second, as he did allow 2 singles. One by Bean And one by McLaughlin. Another foul ball keeps it at 2-2. 2-2, no outs here. Leadoff batter at the plate in the form of Damon Ingram. Already earned 7 pitches this at-bat. This will be number 8 of the AB. This is low. Count goes to 3-2. No outs here, bottom of the third. St. Martin's trails by 1. Swung on, knuckled over to first. It's fielded off the dirt by Walker. He taps first himself. 1 gone now here in the bottom of the third.
Now batting, number 11, Reed Little.
Reed Little, first pitch is a slow roller down the down the third baseline, and it's a foul ball. Oh, 1 is the count. Now on Little, who is 0 for 0 after earning a walk his first trip up. That one will just miss off his shoelaces. Count now even 1-1 for him. Little playing right field. Hometown kid out of Olympia, Washington, played at Tumwater High School. Hits it over to short. Levitt fields. Levitt will throw, and it's in time to first base for out number 2. Two outs now, bottom of the third. Griffin Williams steps in. Williams 0 for 1. He popped out to short during his at-bat, however. That was when McLaughlin made his way. Or, not McLaughlin, excuse me. It was Ingram that made his way home. Ball to start it off. Count goes 1-0. 1-1 now as that one splashes the strike zone. Yes, not just the lower part of the zone. We are at 1-2 now on the count. 2 outs here, bottom of the third. Base is empty for Griffin Williams as Galusha tries to go 1-2-3 in this half inning and send us to the fourth. Still a 4-3. 2-2 is the count. Misses low and away on that one. 55th pitch upcoming for Galusha. Got a turn of the hips from Williams. No flip of the bat, however, and we do 3-2 once more. Or we do 3-2 for the first time. 3-2, 2 outs. Base is empty for Williams. He swings on it. Foul ball. And now we'll book a ticket to 3-2 once again. This one is down the third base line. It is a fair ball. Going for 2 is Williams. And he's in there safely on second.
Now batting, number 5, Brady McNally.
E5 will get Williams into second base successfully. Goes down as an E5. It's the third error of the game. Count is 1-0 on McNally now with the runner at scoring position. Williams on second. That one hits the zone, a called strike. Count is now even at 1-1 for McNally. That one misses low. Good stop by Ayers behind the plate. The count does go to 2-1, however. McNally 0 for 1 on the day. First time up flat out to left. That was that great catch in left field by Clubb that ended the first inning. Two one. Up and in as he has to limbo out of the way of it. Hitters count at 3-1 now for Braden McNally. Galusha's over 60 pitches thrown now in this contest. Warm-up's getting more serious in the NNU bullpen. I believe it's a left-hander that's getting ready to go. Got a flinch of the bat. No swing, however, it's in the zone, so the count goes full at 3-2 for McNally. Two outs, a runner on second. Swing and a foul ball as McNally just stays alive. Another payoff pitch to the SMU shortstop. Ball 4. Good at bat by Brady McNally. 2 on now with 2 outs as Dylan McLaughlin makes his way up. 1 for 1 today is McLaughlin with that single that squeaked under the glove of Levitt. Something like that here would be enough to score the run, and Williams on second. The first pitch swung on. It's a foul ball. That was pitch number 65 for Galusha. Redshirt sophomore in Galusha. This one again is lifted up foul. No play for Walker as it's out of play. And we'll see another pitch into McLaughlin, this one with a count at 0-2. 4:15 on the clock here on the Pacific Coast. 46 degrees on the thermometer. 0-2, 2 outs, bottom of the third. 2 on, McNally on first, Williams on second. McLaughlin prepares to receive. Up high, and the count goes to 1-2. McLaughlin, junior out of Moore Park, California. Transfer from Lane Community College. Swings on it, golfs it, up high and foul. Another 1-2 will come in on pitch number 69 from Galusha. One, two outs, 2 on. Galusha fires. It's an off-speed pitch that McLaughlin does something with, fouls it off. And this at-bat will continue to the 6th pitch. 3 errors by the Nighthawks in this contest. Pickoff attempt over to first, unsuccessful to get McNally, who slides in. That was a rare pickoff over at first. Trying to draw up a play. Rare pickoff over at first, I should say, with a runner on second. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I've watched a lot of baseball games. But trying to draw up a play to possibly get McNally napping over at first doesn't work. That pitch is high. I believe it was called high. Count goes to 2-2. Galusha has thrown nearly half of his total pitches this inning. He is at 32, but as of now, nobody across on him. Swing and a miss. Galusha gets out of it unscathed. Still 4-3 Nighthawks as we head to the fourth. First pitch from Nicky Scott here. And inning number 4 is a strike. Count goes to 0-1. That one also in the zone. 0-2 now on Quentin Ayers, who leads us off. That one will miss. Count goes to 1-2. This one swung on, hit into left field, a base knock from Quentin Ayers, who's now 2 for 2 on the day.
Number 4, Mason Levis.
Thank all of you for bearing with us for our camera angle that we know and we admit is not our best option. Hopefully the next time you watch an SMU baseball game, we'll have a much needed upgrade in terms of your visuals. No promises though. As the count is 1-0. Now one will miss, now 2-0. This is Levitt at the plate. He is 2 for 2 on the day. Three and 0 now, as that one was called a ball. Excuse me. It's 2-1. That one's in the dirt. Wild pitch will move Ayers up to second base. Count goes to 3-1. Levitt now ahead in a hitter's count. And a balk is called. That will move the runner Ayers up 90 feet. He gets to go to third on the balk. This one's hit out to right field. should be enough to score the run. Reed Little makes the catch. The throw home will be cut off, and the relay unsuccessful from first base. So call it a sacrifice fly from Mason Levitt at the plate. Ayers scores, and the sac fly brings the end of the day for Nicky Scott. 5 runs against him in this contest. We'll talk about the new pitcher in just a moment. We'll be right back as the new pitcher takes his warm-ups, however. Back here in the top of the 4th, and before I can even say who the new pitcher is, he has an out under his belt. It's Carson Jones that gets a line out to third base on his first pitch. Carson Jones comes in and gets one gone on one pitch. Shane Jamison will now step up to the plate here. Now it's Jamison that sees a strike from Carson Jones. Count goes to 0-1. Carson Jones is a left-hander, as you can see. True freshman out of Eugene, Oregon, and allows a base hit there. I believe I actually have that hometown wrong. I believe it's from Walla Walla High School.
Number 7, Colby Moran.
Single into right field for Jamison on Carson Jones. The mark thus far this year for Jones has been a 7.62 ERA, 1-0 record. And he has 13 innings pitched, 9 strikeouts, 9 walks. This one's a foul ball by Morin. Final line for the starting pitcher for SMU. 3 1/3 innings pitched, 7 hits, 5 runs, all earned against him. Biggest mark that he's going to look back at and dislike in his stat sheet is 3 strikeouts and 4 walks. A lot of those walks came back to haunt him. This one swung on up the middle, but it's off the leg of the pitcher. The throw to first is still in time. It's a 1-5-3 ground out to end the top of the 4th. Great play by Dylan McLaughlin. We head to the bottom of the frame, 5-3. Nazarene in front. Back here, we're in the bottom of the fourth inning. It's 5-3, Northwest Nazarene in front. The first pitch from Galasha here in this bottom of the fourth inning is a ball, and the count goes to 1-0 on Alohi Areki. We got 9-1-2 in this half inning, in the form of Areki being and Yamaguchi. Wind starting to pick up a little bit here, make it a little bit colder. The 1-1 misses. Count goes to 2-1. Temperature somehow has gone up to 48, despite it feeling like it's dropped. 3-1 is the count. That one misses to Areki. With the wind blowing a little bit, there's a huge advantage in playing, or at least being in the SMU dugout, as the wind comes at their back. Well, NNU has to take it in the front. This one hit out to center field. The wind's going to ride it for a ways, but Paganelli, the center fielder, is there to make the play for out number 1.
Now batting, number 4, Brady B.
Brady Bean 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. One out here, bases empty for SMU, as Bean sees a ball to make the count 1-0. There's a strike. Even up at 1-1. 1-1, 1 out, bases empty for Bean. Misses in the dirt, count goes to 2-1. That one finds the bottom of the zone, and the called strike will even us back up at 2-2. Make it 3-2. It's full for Bean here in the bottom of the fourth. Bean the leader in runs scored for this SMU squad. 3-2, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Comes up empty. Good snag in the dirt. by the catcher, and 2 are gone in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Now batting, number 37, Michael Yamaguchi.
Couple bottles going ahead. They don't even want to pick. Want to live the one. I done made a couple hits. Going hammer with the hook. God handed me the gift.
First pitch into Yamaguchi. Misses low. That one's flailed on and missed. Count goes to 1-1. This one's hit over to third, fielded cleanly by Saunders. He fires across the diamond, and it's going to get by. Call it an E5 there to get Yamaguchi to second. All the way. It wasn't going to be an easy play by the third baseman there, Saunders, but the throw off target really should have been made after the clean field. Yamaguchi now sitting on second, as we're going to get a coach coming out here. Will this be the end of the day for Galusha? Well, we'll find out on the other side. We'll take a quick break, as we do see, I believe, a new pitcher coming in. We'll be right back. It's 5-3 with the runner on second for SMU. Back here as the first pitch from Kyle Etheridge, the new pitcher for Northwest Nazarene, comes into the contest. He throws a ball low to Mark Stewart as we set up a lefty-righty matchup. Stewart 1 for 2 on the day. Single into left field, fly out into left as well. 1-0 pitch. Swung on, up into the air. Walker charging over, but it's foul. Count goes to 1-1. For Kyle Etheridge, the southpaw, 6 foot, 190-pound junior out of Altaloma, California. On the season for Etheridge, this is his 6th appearance. He has made 4 starts. As this one's hit up into the air in shallow right field, charging back and not being able to make the catch is the second baseman. Could have had a good chance at 3 maybe for Stewart, but he holds up with a RBI double in to shallow right field.
Now batting, number 2, Damon.
It's the 6th hit of the day for St. Martin's University, and it brings home Yamaguchi, which makes it Makes it 5-4 as Yamaguchi scores. Stewart now on second with Damon Ingram stepping in. 0 for 2 on the day as Ingram. That pitch hits the zone, a called strike. Rest of the stats on the season for Etheridge. He has 18 total innings pitched, 13 strikeouts, 6 walks for him. That will not go down as an earned run, however, against our previous pitcher. This one's up the middle. It's through. Green light heading home. There will be a throw. The cutoff relay is not going to be thrown. It's an RBI single by Damon Ingram. We're tied at 5 apiece. Stewart, good speed to get all the way home. And Ingram is more than happy to help him get there. 5-5 is our score line. The way the first 3 games were, this one seemed apt to be a nail-biter once again. These 2 teams have played each other square through all 4 contests here at Saints Field this weekend series. First pitch has Reed Little swinging out of his shoes. Count goes to 0-1. This one's hit to left field, backing up his club, and it looks like he will stop in front of the wall and make the grab for out number 3. RBI double by Ingram, RBI double by Stewart, RBI single by Ingram. We're tied at 5 apiece as we head to the 5th. Let me read you through the final line for the starting pitcher for Northwest Nazarene Galusha. 3 2/3 innings pitched for him. 5 hits, 4 runs, 2 earned. As this one's hit over to third, fielded by McLaughlin. He'll have to throw across the diamond, and he will do so successfully for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out for Carson Jones here in the top of the 5th. Galusha had 3 strikeouts and 2 walks. The 1 run that Yamashita or excuse me, one run that Yamaguchi scored there goes down as unearned against Galusha, because it should have been, in theory, the third out, and also Yamaguchi shouldn't have reached, in theory, because it was scored as an error. However, because he was brought home on the double against the new pitcher, Kyle Etheridge, Etheridge is responsible for that runner, Stewart, that was sitting on second, and he doesn't get the luxury of having a possible third out for him, as this one's hit to Brady Bean, who will throw from second to first for out number 2. So while the pitcher that the error happened with on the mound gets the luxury of saying there should be 3 outs, so it goes down as an unearned run, a bullpen pitcher does not get that luxury. That's the reason why, if the Etheridge family is curious about why that will go down as earned against Etheridge but unearned against the team, that is how that works. It's a rare, deep down in the rule book type situation that comes up every once in a while. 0-1. As that one hits the hand of Paganelli, and so he'll reach on the hit by pitch.
Now batting, number 8, Brexton, Club.
Two gone here, with now a runner on first in the form of Paganelli. Club at the plate. Club 0 for 1 today. He walked as well as struck out. 5-5 contest here, top of the 5th. This is a 7-inning contest we're slated to play. First pitch is low, good block by Ingram. He's shown off his arm enough today to make sure that Paganelli doesn't try and test him. Throw over to first, gets by the first baseman Stewart, but it's slow enough that it doesn't have Paganelli antsy to get up and try and sprint to second. A 1-0 pitch will come in. Paganelli, a little bit of a stutter steal there, and at second it's out for the third out of the inning. What a throw by Damon Ingram. He's been showing off the arm today. We head to the bottom of the 5th, 5-5, SMU and NNU. Back here, we're in the bottom of the fifth, due up for the St. Martin Saints. It's 6, 7, and 8. Williams, McNally, and McLaughlin. Left field center, or left field shortstop and third base. First pitch is in the zone. A called strike to Griffin Williams. He's 0 for 2 today with a pop out and an reached on error. 0-1 misses low, and it is 1-1. 1-1, no outs. Leadoff batter Williams in this inning. Called strike, count goes to 1-2. There's a swing and a miss, and Williams is retired on strikes. Up comes Brady McNally now. McNally 0 for 1. He worked himself a walk his last time up to the plate. St. Martin Saints, their upcoming schedule. They'll head to Western Oregon next week. Down in Monmouth, they'll play 4 games against the Wolves. Then they'll head to Ellensburg a week after that. And a Friday-Saturday series. We'll see them play 4 against Central Washington before they're back at home on a Tuesday afternoon. When at 3 p.m. they'll take on Pacific Lutheran University here at Saints Field. 2 called strikes have McNally behind 0-2 in the count. As McNally fouls it off. Another 0-2 with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Next time that we'll be watching a GNAC game here at Saints Field is nearly a month away, as that's a strikeout for McNally. McLaughlin now steps up with 2 gone in the bottom of the 5th.
Number 30, Dylan McLaughlin.
It's April 22nd when MSU Billings heads to town. Saturday, April 22nd, you'll see a doubleheader between the Yellow Jackets and the Saints. The Yellow Jackets took that series that they played last weekend in Billings, Montana. 3-1 over SMU. This one is looped down the right field line. Going to be a tough play for Walker, and it's going to get over his head. An easy jog around first for McLaughlin, who golfed himself an Oppo Texas leaguer down the line.
Now batting, number
So now with 2 outs, the Saints see
Orecky.
if they can drum something up with 2 outs again. Orecky steps up to the plate. First pitch that he sees is fouled back. Orecky had a great game 1. Reached base every time he came up. Game 2, less good. Strikeout and a flyout. McLaughlin got a great jump. The throw into second is clean, however. What a throw from Ayers as he tries to equalize what Damon Ingram has been doing behind the plate. Some great catching going on today. Some great arms from the catchers. That'll do it. Caught stealing to end the 5th inning. We'll see you right back here in the 6th. Back here, Brexton Club leads us off for the top of the 6th. Righty-lefty matchup against the southpaw Carson Jones, who's thrown just 12 pitches through 1 2/3 innings. First pitch is a nice one that finds the zone. Called strike. Count goes to 0-1. Carson Jones does have a collegiate win on his resume. He is 1-0 as a collegiate player. This one is swung on low in the zone, so it's sent sky high to Griffin Williams in left field. Makes the grab. One gone, top of the 6th. Quentin Ayers, who's 2 for 2, steps in.
Now batting, number 13, Quentin Ayers.
Quentin Ayers, number 9 in this order. That means 8, 9, and 1 were due up this inning. 8 dispensed already, so now 9. Ayers gets the chance. First pitch, takes a half-hearted swing in it, fouls it back. Count goes 0-1. St. Martin's has left 6 on base this contest. NNU has left 5 on base. As we near the 5 o'clock hour here in Lacey, Washington. Thought about it, didn't go. Count goes to 1-1 for Ayers. Jones out on the mound. Pitched really solidly against MSU Billings this past week, and that was a series against the Yellow Jackets where not a lot of pitching was solid for either side. Offense aplenty over in the Big Sky State. 2-1. Low in the zone. Ingram tried to frame it, couldn't get the call from the home plate umpire, so now the count is 3-1 for Ayers. And that great caught stealing the last half inning. And now we'll reach on a base on balls. Annie Oakley to send him down to first base. Levitt now stepping in. Levitt is 2 for 2 on the day. He got a sacrifice fly his last time up. Eight hits by either side today. The difference really is defensively, where St. Martin's has played solid on the defensive part of the field. And Northwest Nazarene, 4 different errors. As Levitt wants to talk something over with his coach, and we'll have the Jeopardy music playing us through this meeting of the minds. And a pinch hitter comes over. It looks to be number 9, Caden Miller, maybe?
Pinch running at first base.
Yeah, it's
Number 9, Caden Miller.
number 9, Caden Miller. That'll come in and do the pinch running duties. That's the end of the day for Ayers. Likely maybe we'll see Rommel Reyes come in and do the catching next inning as a foul ball gets us started. For the at-bat for Levitt. Tyler Best also is available as a pinch runner. Maybe we'll see him in the future. 0-1 with 1 out. Ooh. SMU dugout thought that they had the runner Miller picked off, but it was not handled cleanly by the first baseman Stewart. That's why it was safe over there at first base. Had to pick it out of the dirt. Now this one is swung on and hit into center field. Miller looking at third base. He will head there, and then he'll fall on the way. Now they got him caught in the pickle. It is 7-5 as they don't get the run there. And now there's a slip as the tag was made of Levitt, who got a base hit for that. And I believe that went 7. We're putting it in the book right now as Austin Burns, our stellar PA announcer, is doing the math for us on who that all hit. 8-5-6. 8-5-6. There was one extra throw to third, I believe. I think it went 8-5, 6-5, 6-3. Because there was an extra throw in between the third baseman and the shortstop, McNally. As that pitch misses low. There's 2 out and a runner on second. That's all it works out to be. And it was a single for Levitt, but he ended up being out on the play. Runner on second with 2 outs. Still a potential go-ahead run. And it was Miller that tripped when he was running to third that really put that one in a tough situation. A 1-1 pitch. Misses low. Count goes to 2-1. This is Caleb Karpstein up at the plate. He had a big play in this contest when he doubled into right field, scored 3 runs off it. That was in the top of the second where 4 out of 5 NNU runs have come across. 2-1 is swung on, put up into the air. McLaughlin going over and chasing it. And it's foul, out of play. 2-2 will be coming in with 2 outs. The runner on second is the pinch runner, Miller. Two, 2 outs, runner on second. That one is said to have hit the batter. Immediately, Kelly Gowan, the Saints dugout, is saying that hit the batter. And I'll tell you what, I don't know whether it hit the batter or hit the bat. Couldn't see that clearly, but I can tell you that Karpstein wasn't immediately running down to first, and that's usually the biggest indicator, as Karpstein didn't immediately hold his hand or anything like that, and the Saints dugout, of course, immediately was saying foul. And this is a big call right here because it takes away a lefty-lefty matchup, one, but it also brings up Jamison, who's been really dangerous in this contest. Umpires are going to talk about it. And they are going to say it's a hit by pitch that will advance the runner to first base. So now runners on first and second for Northwest Nazarene. Shane Jamison, 2 for 3. Comes up to the plate. 2 singles for him. Single his last time up, as he prepares to receive from the left-hander, Carson Jones. First pitch is in the zone, a called strike. Oh, 1, 2 outs, runners on first and second for Northwest Nazarene. Swung on, over to third, fielded by McLaughlin, and he'll tag the runner for out number 3. That'll send us to the bottom of the 6th. It's 5-5 as the Northwest Nazarene Nighthawks strand 2 on the bases. It's 9-1-2 due up this inning for St. Martin's University in the form of Areki, Bean, and Yamaguchi. First pitch swinging from Areki out to deep center field. And it's Paganelli all over it to grab it in center field for out number 1.
Now batting, number 4, Brady Bean.
Brady Bean now stepping in with 1 out. First pitch misses low, count goes to 1-0. We're in the bottom of the 6th here. It's 5-5 between the Northwest Nazarene Nighthawks and the St. Martin Saints. We've seen 3 competitive games already. This one looks no different as we're tied with just over an inning to play. That one misses high, count goes to 2-0. That one in the zone, called strike, count goes to 2-1. Three and 1 now. Hitters count for the freshman out of the Tri-Cities. Ball 4. Bean walks. What a great eye from Bean. Obviously, mentioned plenty of times his average over 400, but the on-base percentage coming into the series at .518. He's drawn 15 walks coming into this series, and it's only exploded as he continues to get on base and spark potential SMU rallies. First pitch into Yamaguchi misses. It's a pitch out, really, as he goes up 1-0. With 1 out. Bean on first base, and that's a called strike. Count goes to 1-1. That one will miss low and in. Count goes to 2-1. Foul ball, and we're even at 2-2. Yamaguchi, the walk-off hero in Game 1. Can he come up with something here to be a Game 2 hero as well? 2-2 with 1 out and a runner with speed on first in Brady Bean. Foul ball. That one does not feel good for Reyes. It is never a light job to be a catcher, but Reyes has taken the brunt of quite a bit today. Getting stomped on an SMU run scored. Accidental stop, but nonetheless one that does not feel good any day of the week, but especially when it's cold out does not feel good. And there, took the meat of that one on the shoulder. Pickoff attempt unsuccessful to get Bean. A 2-2 will come in. It's still Kyle Etheridge on the mound for the Nighthawks of Northwest Nazarene. Foul ball. We'll do another 2-2. Etheridge, the tied for the team lead in losses. No, I guess he's just ahead of Spencer Schwer, who's 0 for 4. Runners going. This is a high fly ball down the left field line. A long time, but it finally comes down in the glove of the left fielder club. 2 gone after Yamaguchi eventually flies out.
Mark Stewart.
Bean still at first. Mark Stewart is on first base. Bean had to make the run back after the hit and run fails there. Stewart steps into the right-handed batter's box. He's 2 for 3 today. Runner again is going. That one's low and in the dirt. Read well by Brady Bean. And now a go-ahead run moves into scoring position for SMU. Stolen base for Brady Bean. Gets him to second base. 1-0 with 2 outs. Some energy now from the Saints dugout. 1-0 coming in. Check swing, and Stewart wanted that one back as soon as he did it. Count goes to 1-1. One is fouled off. Count goes to 1-2. 1-2, 2 outs. Runner on second and Bean. Lots of speed, and he'll be going on contact with 2 outs. Stewart prepares to receive. Misses. Count goes to 2-2. Saints will not play at this field again until April 22nd, when they will finish the season with a lot of games at home, and then they host the GNAC tournament, which they're fighting to get in. A series win against the Nighthawks here would be huge for that effort. That one misses low. Count is now full. 3-2, 2 outs. And pitch number 38 from Kyle Etheridge, since coming on 2 innings ago, will be fired into Mark Stewart. Can he come up with a big hit here? The first baseman for SMU. A glance back at Bean. The pitch. Foul ball. We'll do it once more. Good crowd here. There's a lot of Saints fans fighting through the cold. At this point in the season, they know how to come prepared. Hopefully in a month when we're bringing you games again, GNAC games again, we will have a little bit better weather for you at that point. Foul ball. We stay at 3-2. Two outs. Runner on second and Bean, the leadoff man. Number 3 batter at the plate in Mark Stewart. Etheridge fires his 40th pitch, and it's off the body. A successful steal into third base. Nearly got away from the third baseman, Saunders. So Mark Stewart works a walk. Bean steals third base. Runners will be on the corners with 2 outs for Damon Ingram.
Now batting, number 2, Damon Ingram.
Ingram on the day is 1 for 3. A single into center field, his most recent time up. Two outs here. Runners on the corners. Bean, a go-ahead run 90 feet away. First pitch swinging, a high fly ball down the right field line. Backing up to the track. Moran's going to watch it fly. Goodbye, baseball. A 3-run shot by Damon Ingram has given the Saints a 3-run lead. Bean trots home, Stewart trots home, and Damon Ingram kiss it to a 3-run lead. That's how you do it on the first pitch of the at-bat for the SMU catcher. That one over the 330 sign in right field with good distance, probably about 350 or so. Down that right field line. Now Reed Little gets the chance to have an encore. He wanted to repeat what we just saw out of Damon Ingram as he swung with authority and came up empty. Another big swing and a miss. Count goes to 0-2. That's even more considerate considering that Ingram is in a lefty-lefty matchup there and just wrapped that one to his pole side. That one misses up high. Count goes to 1-2. Bean started it by getting aboard with the walk. Stole second, stole third. And as we get a foul ball to extend this at-bat, it was Mark Stewart with a long, gritty at-bat to keep the inning alive. And with runners on the corners, Ingram said, yeah, I'll just wipe the bases clean with the first home run of the weekend for the Saints. Couldn't have come at a more opportune time. It's a called strike 3 to end the top of the 6th, but the Saints get 3 across on the home run by Damon Ingram. They lead by 3 as we go into possibly the final half inning of this contest. 8-5 going into the top of the 7th. First pitch of the top of the 7th inning is through for a base hit. Colby Moran reaches on the single into right field. We know this Northwest Nazarene squad is not going to go down easy. They have the meat of their order, 4, 5, and 6 coming up in the form of Moran and now Saunders stepping up. We got a pinch runner over at first base. It's number 12, Tyler Best, that steps in. Moran with the base hit.
Pinch running up first base. Every ball with Tyler Best.
And now Kyler Saunders now stepping in. Saunders over 2 with a walk. This one hits the foot of Saunders. That one does not feel good in the cold. And just like that, the tying run will come to the plate for the Nighthawks. Looks like Saunders will be okay. He'll stay out there as he's working out his right toe.
Now batting number 11, Nolan Walker.
Now Nolan Walker steps in with 2 aboard, nobody out. Carson Jones trying to finish off and get his second collegiate win here for a gritty come-from-behind victory for St. Martin's University. This one swung on. It's a high fly ball, foul down the left field line. Count goes to 0-1. I assume we do have some warm-ups going on in the pen for SMU. Mattingly Millage, we have not seen him this weekend. He's had 4 decent appearances. Sam McCauley who has been a late game choice as well. Likely also available after pitching just one inning yesterday. Oh, 2 is the count after that one hit the zone. Carson Jones fires that one low. Good grab by Ingram. Talk about Ingram defensively this game, but his biggest play still coming on offense with that 3-run home run over the right field fence. 1-2 pitch here in the top of the 7th, coming in to the left-hander Nolan Walker from the southpaw on the mound. Carson Jones. That one low, another good snag by Damon Ingram. The count is 2-2. Single by Moran started it off. He was pinch ran for by Best. Saunders now on first base after getting hit by a pitch. 8-5 is our score here on the top of the 7th. 2-2. Swung on, a foul ball by Walker. Walker is 0 for 2 today. A walk, a fly out, and a ground out. Two. No outs here. Runners on first and second. This one hit, and it will get through for a base hit. Green light to head home, and safe at the plate is Tyler Best. RBI single by Nolan Walker makes it 8-6. Still no outs here, top 7. Kelly Gall's going to come out, and I believe this will be the end of the day for Carson Jones. A save opportunity coming in for a new pitcher. We'll be right back. In the top of the 7th, don't go anywhere. Going to be a great finish. Back here, we are in the top of the 7th. No outs, runners on first and second. Mattingly Millich is the new pitcher for the St. Martin Saints. He'll step off. Give a look back to second base and have Saunders going back in there. This is Adam Paganelli at the plate for Millage. He has a 4.50 ERA. This is his 5th appearance. No saves for him on the year, but it is a save opportunity for Millage, the right-hander. First pitch in the zone from Mattingly Millage. Good way to start. Count goes to 0-1. Runner on first is Walker. He just had a base hit, and he represents the tying run. That one misses. Count goes to 1-1. I think SMU looking at the possibility of a sacrifice bunt attempted by Paganelli to get a tying run into scoring position. But so far we haven't seen a flinch of a bunt from Paganelli. And again, he will not square the bunt. This one's hit, and it's beyond Brady Bean. Stop sign put up, and the bases will now be loaded. That'll do much better than a sacrifice bunt. It's a base hit, no outs. Top of the 7th here. As Paganelli does just enough to get a good piece of that one, and Brexton Club now has a key situation. Tying run at second base for Northwest Nazarene. They're down by 2, but with no outs here, this game really could go either way with one swing of the bat. First pitch into Club. It's hit on the ground. Fielded by McLaughlin. He throws across the diamond. And it's safe over there at first. It will be a force out at third. A run does score, so it's 7-8. The tying run is still at second on that play. Great job by McLaughlin to get one out there. Stewart was not standing on the bag over at first, however. He was just making sure that there wasn't a fatal error. Saunders scores. Walker out. Paganelli, good speed on second base, representing a tying run. At the plate is Rumble Reyes, who came in as a defensive replacement after a pinch hitter took out Quentin Ayers. Or pinch runner, excuse me, took out Ayers. Ball up high. Count goes to 1-0. 8-7 is our scoreline. A double play could end it here. But we've seen plenty times before that Rumble Reyes can change a game with one swing of the bat. He has 2 home runs here in this ballpark this weekend. 2-0 with 1 out. That one misses low, gets by the catcher, and the tying run will move up to third base, and now it's a 3-0 count for Rumble Reyes with Paganelli on third due to the wild pitch. That one is swung on. He gets the green light on 3-0 and puts it in place. Stewart, the first baseman's over to make the play, and with a green light on 3-0, that is the last thing you want to do. Stewart catches it in foul territory. Now no chance for a sacrifice. And there are 2 outs with the tying run at third base. A huge moment for Mason Levitt, who is 3 for 3 on the day with a sacrifice fly. He's had himself a contest, but all that matters is this at bat. It looks like we might get a pitching change here on Mattingly Millage. Kelly Gow is out there. We'll see if we have a pitching change. I'll let you know what's happening on the other side of this quick break. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Saints Digital Network. Back here, last chance for Northwest Nazarene. They got a tying run 90 feet away. We had an extra inning affair in game 1. We had one that went all the way to the 7th. You didn't know who was going to win it in game 2 yesterday. Game 1 today, we had a walk-off. Now the first pitch into Levitt. It's a called strike. Count goes to 0-1. 0-1, 2 outs, runners on the corner. Good speed in Paganelli, but really with no sacrifice on the table, doesn't matter how fast he is. It's just what Levitt can do with it. 0-1. Swung on to center field. Moving over is Ozzie Shaler, and he makes the grab in center field. The St. Martin Saints escaped with the victory here at Saints Field. It is too cold to really sweat too much without moving, but everybody can wipe the sweat from their brow here after an 8-7 narrow victory for St. Martin Saints. Not only do they win Game 4 of this series, but they earn themselves a series win over the regionally ranked Northwest Nazarene Nighthawks. How about it from St. Martin's University? They take the series 3-1. They lose a heartbreaker in Game 1 with an extra innings grand slam sinking the ship. They come back Game 2. They strike for 5 runs in the bottom of the 6th, get the win. Game 1 today, a walk-off by the hero, Yamaguchi. And then in this one, they fall behind 4-3 after a 4-run second inning by the Northwest Nazarene Nighthawks. Then it goes to 5-3. They put 2 across in the bottom of the 4th before 3 runs off the Damon Ingram 3-run bomb in the bottom of the 6th. And after some tense moments in the top of the 7th, Mattingly Millage comes in and gets his first save as a member of the St. Martin Saints. That'll do it from today's contest. The win will go to Carson Jones, his second win as a Saint. Again, the save to the St. Martin's reliever, Mattingly Millage. Etheridge will get saddled with the loss for Northwest Nazarene. It is a series win for the St. Martin Saints. They head on the road to Western Oregon next week. The week after that, they'll be in Ellensburg, Washington to take on the Wildcats of Central Washington. For all of us here at St. Martin's Athletics, including this incredible administrative team and SID team, including our stream producer, Sydney Henderson. Once again, thanks for being here. We hope to see you next time. Sorry you had to see the ground so much, but hey, there's some sun in that shot too. My name is Scott Gladstone. Please have a great rest of your night and stay safe out there. The Saints win, sweep the doubleheader. 8-7 on a walk-off, or 8-7 on a win here, and a walk-off by Yamaguchi in Game 1.